Life is an exam and its result will be announced on the day of judgment. So work hard to pass it, because in the case of failure, there is no chance of reappearance.
Let's invite Alina of grade 9 to deliver a short speech on the topic, the day of judgment. A round of applause, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Alina of standard 9. Today my topic is about the day of judgment. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulihil kareem amma ba'd. Wa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Qul ya ibadiyallazina asrafu ala anfusihim la taqnafu min rahmatillahi inna Allaha yaghfirudh dhunuba. O my servant, who have acted extravagantly against your own soul, do not despair the mercy of Allah. Surely Allah forgives all the fault together. Surely Allah is forgiving and merciful. وَأَنِيبُوا إِلَيَّ رَبُّكُمْ وَأَسْلِمُوا لَهُ مِنْ قَبْلِ أَنْ يَأْتِيَكُمُ الْعَذَابُ ثُمَّ لَا تُنْصَرُونَ. And return to your Lord again and again and submit to Him before there comes to you the punishment. Then you shall not be helped. My dear listeners, someday we will die and leave everything on this earth behind. Long we may live, but the life on earth is short. The world in which we live in will also come to an end. Then every one of us will stand before Allah to be judged. The Quran says, every human being is born to taste the death, and in the end all shall be brought to us. My dear listener, in reality we have come from a land returning to Him. In fact, we are a journey to heaven, our final homeland. When, how, where we will die, only Allah knows. It is Allah's secret. But we do know that everything created must perish, and a time will come when we all will die. The thought of life after death makes man fear Allah even when he is alone. He discharges duty honestly. He refrains from doing anything which is prohibited. Should he fail in any way and break the law of Allah, he is ever ready to offer sincere regret. All the people who have ever lived on the earth will stand before Allah to be judged, and every deed of ours will find its reward. Those who did good deeds and believe in Allah and His Messenger will be welcomed into the joy of paradise, and those who did not believe in Allah and denied His Messenger and turned their back on Allah will be punished. They will be thrown into the hell, the place of great suffering. My dear brothers and sisters, faith in life, that is one of the basic principles of life. This belief urges man to work good and noble deed and keep him far from doing anything which is sinful. Our hope for heaven and fear of hell makes us eager to do good deeds for the love of Allah. The thought of life after death makes man fear Allah even when he is alone. He discharges duty honestly. He refrains from doing anything which is prohibited. Should he fail in any way and break the law of Allah, he is ever ready to offer sincere regret. My dear listeners, when a person dies, his soul does not perish. A soul is immortal. It lives. It only migrates from this world to another new world. Separated from the soul, the body is placed in its grave. It is a teaching of our faith that soon after the death and burial, the angel come and ask him question about his belief. If he is a truthful believer, he gives them correct answer, and then angel will give him good news that he would live in peace and happiness till the last day. And if that turns out to be an unbeliever in a state of obstinate rebellion against Allah, he is not a dreadful punishment, which is not a cease till the last day. The last day, Yawm-ul-Akhir. Yawm-ul-Akhir means a day will come when everything on this earth will come to an sudden end. Then, after a long period of time, Allah wish all the people who have ever lived will rise once again at Allah's command and be united again to its soul. This is called resurrection, or the day of great rising. My dear listeners, this means that is not an end, but it is a new beginning. Prepare now for then. But while we live, we have much time to do good deeds to earn our reward in hereafter. Time is running out. Time and tide wait for none. We are on a journey to our final homeland. The most precious thing in our possession is time. Every lost thing can be regained, but it is useless to hope for the return of time which has already passed away. At last, I pray to Allah Almighty to save all of us from the fire of hell. Thank you. Jazakallahu khair.
Tomorrow is never promised to anyone, but standing in front of Allah on the day of judgment is sure. Thank you, Alina.